Hey, Planeswalkers, hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome, my friends, to today's episode of Top Deck, where we are covering a mono-red Goblins deck. Perfect for the reset here. It's fast, it's furious, particularly for best of one. I've procured the best of three sideboard for you. We'll talk about that here in a little bit, but appreciate you tuning in for this 55% plus win deck. So, Planeswalkers, if you got a question, if you got a comment, let me know down below. Feel free to hop in the Discord server. That's in the details in the description, along with this deck list and the timestamps where I will break down the strategy objective of this list. We'll cover your boarding for best of three. We're going to play that competitive Magic here today as well. Very excited to bring this one into action. And then last but not least, do a little bit of a retrospective on our friends, the Tribal Goblins deck. So, again, flip me that like and don't forget to subscribe. Stay a while. We got a lot of great things here on the multiverse and great benefits to you as well. So thank you to the YouTube members and patrons. All right, so let's see what we got going on, Planeswalkers here. So this list is a 55% plus win rate, particularly in best of one. Here's what we got going on. All the Goblin Tribal in terms of everything that's happening here. Again, leveraging most of the stuff from D&D. So we're not really running any new pickups here, in particular with the new set from Crimson Vow. So we're going to take this one in and go for a fast and furious rundown. It's all about doing damage, clearing the lanes, and hitting in as fast as you can. You want to constantly be putting pressure on your opponent, hence the aggro list. So that is the strategy. That is the objective of this one. Again, curves out at 3. So you want to make sure that you're hitting your curve nicely. And then you want a few of these to make sure that you're clearing those lanes. Now, everything can get bumped really nicely with Battlecry Goblin. This guy's going to get first strike and a lot of other benefits that we can get there too from some of these top ends. So again, strategy objective: hit home, hit hard, hit fast, and go to town, my friends, like a typical mono red aggro list. All right, so sideboarding in terms of best of three, that we want to break this down 3 ways: aggro, mid-range, and late game. So aggro decks, obviously mirror match, and we got mono white aggro. You might run into it mono black zombies or dimmer zombies, kind of aggro list. Mono green Stompy in this space. Gruul werewolves and some of the zombie stuff tends to start to blend into mid-range. Then you got Boros in there as well. Here against those lists, what we could play is Alchemist Gambit. I wanted to throw this one in here for that extra turn, just because if they tap out and you can get 2 turns in, that can certainly be a big one. Curse of Hospitality is great as well. So you can start to play your opponent's cards against them if you need to. But really what we want to focus on is additional Rolling Eruptions, Thundering Rebukes to pull off our opponents on the top end. Relic Robber is also just a nice fast sneak in there to get some additional damage in. But again, real focus on clearing lanes, pressuring, and then some additional options there if you need them. If they got life gain, Roiling Vortex could be a good one. Mid-range, again, we covered Gruul werewolves, zombies. You begin to run into some of the control lists here in this space as well. And then additionally, you might run into Jund mid-range or Golgari in this space. Here, if they're more creature focused, certainly those ones. Otherwise, Curse of Hospitality, where you can play their cards deck against them. Roiling Vortex, if they're more focused on that late side, or Relic Robber to keep doing that ping damage. Now, moving to late game, we're going to hit things, and also other mid-range decks, I guess, Orzhov Clerics I missed. That's life gain, so Roiling Vortex, you're going to want to flip in there. And also Dragons in that space. Last but not least, late game, you got Izzet turns, you got Dimmer Control. We have Mono Black Control. Additionally, you might run into the Azor's control decks, and then Dragons lists as well, and then anything essentially Epiphany. Here, Roiling Vortex is great. Again, you can use Curse of Hospitality against your opponents, and then Relic Robber. Now, what we do want to do is then flip out things like Frostbite, Thunder and Rebuke at the top end, and then offset it with some of those other top end cards or lower end cards like Roiling Vortex to keep that damage and that pressure on. So that is really the strategy objective of this list. That's how we're going to board for our best of 3 against aggro, mid-range, and late game. Let's make it fast. Let's make it furious. Let's go to town with our Goblin Tribal deck, my friends. So excited about this. Again, reset here. So let's go ahead and find our ranked standard. There we go. Let's pick our goblin list. There we go. Tribal 55%. And let's go to town, my friends. So I'll pop over here now. We're going to play 3 quick best of 1 matches. Well, hopefully quick. We'll see 3 best of 1 matches, and then move on into our best of 3 and see how our sideboard works out. All right, slacker. I guess I take it back. I did sideboard some things in. We will keep this. So we're doing this. It's gonna be close. We don't quite have 6. Ooh, if we can hit 4 with this guy, that'd be real good. We'll keep that. There we go. So in case they have a counter. Nope. Alright, so as long as they don't have any board wipe stuff on the pop, otherwise we're going to be in a world of hurt. Perfect. Let's see if we can make this work. That's probably countered. If they pull something off the board, we can at least pop everything here. And that's be a lot of damage. So we can hold this guy back. So we'll force a play here. That's lethal on the board. And we are good. Triggers, 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 perfect curve, taking down an Izzet list, my friends. Awesome. Very great way to start there with Goblins today. I think that was the first match maybe I played, I think. No, we did the Rakdos one yesterday. I take it back. Nice. Let's go for it. Can we make that 2? Computer making too much noise. Ugh. All right. We go first. So this is not a hand that we want with goblins. This is a better hand. We will keep this. I need to debate on. I will keep that. I'm going to drop this one. Because that we can turn 2 if we need to clear a lane. Alright, so anything that hits the board, we can clear. Ideally, a land would be perfect. The land drop miss is going to hurt us. Do it again. Ugh. So if they block there, Headless Rider's toast. Right? Good old Crawling Barons.
My children wrench their hands. My power is for annihilation.
We will take this thing off.
At least there is blood on your hands.
Pop. There we go. That's okay. Now I still have the Crawling Barons. Might be pulling something back. We'll see. Being stuck on 2 lands is hurting us pretty bad. They're gonna pull it back with Agadeems. There you go. There we go. Let's wait. Could be a mistake. We'll see. Ooh. Now we just need to get our 3 damage. That would do it. Fireblade Charger does it too. They have a kill on the Hobgoblin though. Then we're in trouble. One, two, three, four, five. This does it too. So charge them. Creatures we control get 2+2/+0 till end of turn. Don't even need to do it at instant speed. Fireblade to the face. For the win. Ah! Stuck on 2. Ha ha ha! 2-0. Mono red goblin tribal. I'll take it. 60% off our 3 today. At least. At least. Playing the way it should. And being stuck on 2 lands. Because that's it trying to get us. Alright. Suchi Sato. We can keep this. This is going to be a little bit tougher match. We have what we need if we need it. But we'll find out. We need to slow this guy down. There we go. Ugh, not enough. Uh-oh. There we go. That's okay. We'll take it. Because that leaves us with Thunder and Rebuke. Now they might deal the damage here, which is what they're gonna do. Yeah. Good news is we can remove it though. It's going to hurt, but we can remove it. And again, stuck on 2 lands. Oh, now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. They might have something here. Oh. Oh. It's not good enough. Not good enough. Lock out. Ugh. Gotta make him finish it. And we just want to do this so we can make our tokens. Does not have the greatest win rate against Stompy for that reason. Dun dun dun. But we did hit 60%. So happy with that. 66. Not bad. So again, primarily a best of 1 deck. Crushing it. Very fast matches if something you're looking for. Really, really fun nonetheless. But we got hammered on that land. Twice, 2 matches in a row. It happens. All right, now on to the best of 3 portion of today's video. Standard. We'll see if we can make this work. Looking forward to it nonetheless. If we can catch them on surprise and get some fast matches and get a late game deck, we'll be in a good spot here. So let's go for it. Let's go for it. Play first. Do we curve? Not the best. I am going to keep it, even though it's not curve. Rakdos. Now, what we could have done here is we could have played Fireblade Charger, and then we could have popped it. But it would not have been enough. See? Maybe we would have got more damage off that way then. So we got to rock those control deck list here. So we're going to create our 1/1s. Maybe could have waited. We'll see what they do. Overzealous. So all they got to do then is block, which is going to be too bad. I'll take that guy off. We'll wait. So good news is we can take Henrika off because they waited. Ugh. It's too bad we didn't get quite enough yet. So we'll see. If we can get one creature on our next draw, we'll be in a good spot. That is not what we wanted. Can I kick it? Not yet. We'll wait. They'll have another one. Yeah, there it comes. Hey. We'll wait. Again, if they attack in, we'll be in a good spot. Ugh. We're gonna run out of juice. That's what's gonna happen here. So let's see what we can pull. Our javelin guy. They'll go grab. Yeah. So we can do this. We could take him off. Let's take this guy. We'll take this one. We tried. We tried. We're gonna have to go with some other stuff here. And we'll see if it works. Now, if he actually sacks out, they could kill me, potentially. There, I figured it out.
Darkness will. Aren't I generous?
So, Meat Hook, turn 3 is going to be brutal for us. Let's see what we can do. These, lots of these. Let's drop these. Let's give us one. Let's go 22. These guys are all big enough. Let's drop 2 of those. Let's grab 2 of those. Oh, do we want Alchemist Gambit? I feel like we do. That's turn 4 anyway. So if we can get through fast enough, we'll find out. Don't know if we will, but we'll try it. We will try. So I'm going the other way. This is kind of in the middle. They got the control, all that stuff, so we gotta play some dodgy stuff and get around. Oh, that's terrible. 2 of these though. There we go. I'm gonna keep this. No, we don't need 3 snows. We'll start popping in damage. We'll see if it works. Shoot. Should have played that turn 2. Got ahead of myself there. There we go. Still might get bigger anyway. Ooh, they got a white in there too. Mardu. So next turn, it's not going to be enough yet. And we can shut out any life. Oh, I still have Field of Ruin. I have it up, so we gotta be careful here. Problem is when we trigger our own turn here too. Should we do it? Now, we should have waited. We'll see what they do. Now, if we would have waited, so we could have went 2 up and then popped these one more. Now they can play their life game as well. We don't have anything to deal with Edgar right now. One, two, three, four, five, six. Not enough. Oh. We're gonna play it because we're dead next turn anyway. Just because it was fun. So not as good in best of 3. We didn't hit the right matchup. We need a late game deck that's not as focused on kind of the actual control side of the match. But fun nonetheless, and we got to play around with a lot of things. So very, very powerful in best of 1. We saw that not so great in best of 3 like we assumed, but nonetheless, where does this deck sit here in the meta today, my friends? Had some fun with it. Very nice in best of 1, not so great like we said in best of 3. So again, this is about a 55% plus win deck. Very fast and furious like we talked about out of the gate. Best of 1, we did go 2-1, and then best of 3, we went 0-2 against the Orzhov plus kind of control deck there, Mardu, kind of a thing, treasure deck. So did not fare well. But in best of 1, I would actually say this is maybe like a mid tier 2 kind of deck, lower tier 2. And then in best of 3, or at most top of tier 3, best of 3, it's really like a T3, T4 deck. So, and that depends on how many are in there, which are a lot. So with that, Planeswalkers, really had fun today with our tribal list. Want to do something different, gave us something fast out of the gate here with the reset, which is always nice. We had that mana problem, which was just painful, being stuck on the 2 there for those 2 matches, but you know, that's how it goes. So with that, Planeswalkers, thank you for tuning in today. If you got a question, if you got a comment, let me know down below. Would love to hear from you. Feel free to pop in the Discord server. That information's in the description, along with this deck list and great ways to stay connected. Appreciate your support as always. Flip me a like, drop me a sub. Would love to see you again soon, and appreciate everyone's support in the community as always. Appreciate the YouTube members and patrons. So Planeswalkers, stay safe. You take care. Stay tuned because we got more top decks coming your way. Friday night meta, weekly series, tier list, fast facts, and a host of other things. So stay tuned. Take care. We'll see you again soon. Mythras out.